Hey guys, how's it going? Back with another match, and I'm definitely not going to be used to this team because I have actually been using some of my more regular teams, and this guy turned the timer on, so let's choose our moves looking at this guy's team. He has 2 water Pokemon, 2 things to resist the ground move. That Tangela I'm definitely going to have to keep my Haunter around for, or this guy around for, so yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and lead off with my Superior, though, because I don't see why not. And he went into a Seismitoad, so I'm just going to taunt, because I'm going to predict him to predict me to go for the grass move and probably switch into something weird. He has nothing really all too great to take a grass move. He does have Tangela, but I mean, I can do stuff to that. But he just went for the Sludge Wave and got the poison, but that is okay, because now I'm going to finally be in overgrow range, and I can kill him. Or, in this case, he goes into his Tangela, and that's not all too good for me, because, I don't know. But I'm just going to go for the Glare to get this thing paralyzed. He has no heal bellers that I can see. Knockoff, that's not the best, but I can live with it. And yeah, so let's go for the Giga Drain. Just try and get off as much damage as we possibly can before we die. And I do have other things for the Seismitoad, and since it seems to be a more offensive Seismitoad, it definitely won't be that much trouble at all. So yes, that looks like the plan for me. And I'm going to go into my Samurott, I think, yeah, and just sub down until he gets paralyzed or something like that. Maybe he'll switch first turn, go into his Seismitoad. I don't really know. But yeah, this seems like the good play of the day. So let us proceed to do it. He might go into his Wartortle, something, but I do have great coverage with this Samurott. So yeah. And he's just going to stand and go for the Giga Drain, and that is not too much of a problem for me because I can just keep subbing down. And I hate to hope for paralysis because usually when I do that, I don't get it. And it can be bad. So yeah, let us hope that he does get paralysis, or I'm going to be forced. I'm going to switch out one turn before I can do another substitute, so next turn I'll do one more sub. Last one, and someone just messaged me on Facebook, but it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. He finally did get paralyzed, so I will be able to take him out. Unless he switches or he lives. Wow, that's very surprising to me. And I am in torrent range, so I'm just going to go for the Surf. And yeah. Wartortle, that is fine. That did a ton of damage. Oh my gosh. Because he has the leftovers, and that is why you don't have leftovers. And I think I can take anything from this guy in the sub, so seems like the plan in Toxic. It is for the day, and I'm going to go for Hidden Power. Hopefully it'll take him out. I'm pretty darn sure it should. Or he's going to live with 8%. That'll work too, but I can take any hit in the sub, so that works. And 14%, I can just go for the Hidden Power Grass, or I'll just do that. It doesn't really matter if he switches, but might have Water Absorb on that thing, and Hidden Power Grass can hit anything on his team at least. Seismitoad it is. Hopefully I can outspeed and just go for the Hidden Power Grass. Yep, I can. And that works out very well because that Superior and my Samurott were the 2 easiest things I have to take him out with. And yeah. And he went for the Giga Drain. Hopefully this Surf will take him out. And yes, it does. Wow, I'm on a pretty big streak with my Samurott right now. And into his Dodrio it is, and he's probably going to go for the Brave Bird. Samurott, you've done your work. You can go down in peace. And the return no recoil or anything, so I'm going to go into my Haunter, and I'm just going to go for the Sludge Bomb, because once again, it's the strongest move I have if you include Stab, and it hits everything on his team neutral, and I think I can maybe get a sweep going with it, other than the Sock, I assume. And let's see, do I have things for the Dodrio? Doesn't matter, because he came in right now, and gonna go for the Brave Bird, and I'm just gonna stay. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Indeed, I'm gonna go into my Kangaskhan, just cause fodder and stuff, and he will be taking a lot of recoil, indeed, and I'm just gonna die, even though, yeah, I'm just gonna die. Get a good 3%, 4% off of him after this next Brave Bird. Oh yes, and another thing, I know I've been uploading these laddering with nuts non-stop and nothing else, but I will be uploading a battle later tonight or something like that. Yeah, I'll probably do it tonight just because tonight or tomorrow, so yeah, that's the plan. And I'm just gonna go into my Haunter so I can outspeed him, go for the Sludge Bomb, and then go for the Sludge Bomb on the Sock, unless he is Choice Scarfed himself, which I doubt he is, and he is not. So yes, let us wait for the Sock to come in, and if it is a choiced one, like most of them are, then he will have to lock himself into something. But either way, I think my Sludge Bomb will get him down to the range where a Mach Punch from my Monferno can kill it. And yeah, and definitely with the poison, so yes. And I live, an Ice Punch, so, yeah, and he just forfeited. And so I got +9, and I'm at 1752, and we're just going to look for another battle, because I'm not even high enough to be on the ladder yet. Last time I checked, it was at 1804, which was the bottom, and we are going to eventually get on there, I promise. And someone just did the stats for Licky Licky, and that thing, oh my gosh, 110 HP with 95 defenses. That is pretty darn good. Oh my gosh, and then the OK offensive stats, that is, Licky Licky is a good Pokemon, oh my gosh. And then Reshiram, yeah, that's different. But, yeah. Hopefully we can find a battle soon, because I don't know, it didn't really take me this long before. Okay, and yeah, I'm not sure if this guy's in the wrong tier or something, or he's just joking around, but these are all little cup Pokemon, and I'm gonna ask him. And well, let's just play this like a regular match. He said go Team Rocket, that is kind of funny. And so yeah, not much to narrate, cause this 3 poison types, and that's all that I'm seeing that are overlapping right now. And yeah. Okay, let's just go for that Leech Seed, because I don't even know. And he said nothing can defeat Zubat, but I'd say differently if someone asked me. But yeah, and taunt him so he can't do any of that stupid shenanigans. He can Super Fang me all day. I don't even care. I don't know, but getting a lot back from that Leech Seed. Oh my gosh. Whew. And let's go into Haunter, because I'm immune to the Super Fang, and I can probably just take this guy out with some move of mine, and that move will be the Thunderbolt, just because Thunderbolt. And yeah, and he might go into his Sandshrew now, but that's alright. And he does go into his Sandshrew. I'm going to go into my Superior, just because Superior. And he went for the Sandstorm. Okay, that's new. Well, actually, this team is kind of new, but I'm gonna taunt him so he can't set up the stealth rocks. He wants to knock off or earthquake. That's fine. X scissor. How did he outspeed me? Oh yeah, that sand rush ability. Oh my gosh, he did outspeed me, didn't he? I'm gonna go to my Marowak just because it takes no damage from the sand, and it can probably take any hit extremely well from this guy, and then possibly kill him with the bone meringue. So yeah, that looks like the mindset. Earthquake, that did not too much, and I can take him out with the bone meringue. So yes, my plan went very well, and so he has sandstorm, but now it's bad for his team, and I'm gonna try to go for the 6-0. I don't usually try to go for the 6-0, but now I mean, really, it's this kind of team. I think I can, so I might as well go for it. And Sucker Punch. Okay, that didn't take me out. That's awesome. And I didn't get the poison, so that's too bad, but oh, frickin' well. Let's go, Monferno. Not all too scared of a Rattata or Ratat. I don't know. I just don't know, and that's cool that he's going for that one move. I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz, cause it'll hit. I might be able to take out the rest of his team with a Flare Blitz, other than the Coughing, cause Coughings are extremely bulky. And he does go into that Coughing, but you know, let's try it. Let's see how much this will do. Oh my gosh, that did a lot indeed. And Toxic. Whew, I don't know, but Flare Blitz to a Coughing, that's probably Eviolite. That did a lot. And he has Protect and Toxic, so that's not cool. But Flare Blitz away, and I'm going to be getting a lot of recoil now. And that's all fun and dandy and stuff. And depending on the recoil that I get, I may or may not be able to sweep the rest of his team, and I may not be able to even kill him now because of that Intimidate. No, just kidding, I can kill him, but the Toxic is probably going to take me out, and yes it does, so there goes my 6-0. And I'm pretty sure, I know that Marowak is the strongest hitter on my team, but I think Samurott comes in second. No, Monferno does, but then, like, just for plain attacking, Samurott comes in, and that Surf will definitely be doing a lot, and Dynamic Punch is annoying. And we are just going to I don't know, stay in, because he's Life Orb. Doesn't even matter what happens. Who cares about a 6 or a 5-0? He takes me out. That's all cool. And now I got +8 for winning, so 1780 or 1760. I mean, if I was 1780, that would be good. But he said good game, so I said it back. Let's get another battle in. And yeah. Hopefully we can find one a little faster this time. And I don't know. I kind of like using competitive. Well, this is my version of a very competitive team, but I think it's pretty fun because, yeah. But I don't know. I went back to my old kind of teams, and I don't know. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I battled this guy earlier, and I think I won even with my derp team. So I'm not sure though. But I do remember Mr. Owl. And he led off with his Jumpluff, so I'm going to predict him to lead off with it again. And I can just lead off with my Superior. So yeah. And he does lead off with his Jumpluff again. I can just taunt it so he can't put me to sleep. And yes, we are doing good so far. Go for the Glare, paralyze him. And Aerial Ace, okay. Works for me. And I'm just gonna go into my Marowak now. Yeah, Marowak it is, because I don't want to risk him not switching, but he does switch, and I probably could have predicted that, but oh well. And now He's gonna go for the Ice Beam, of course, but I remember this Articuno being specially bulky because I was using Electrode and it was at +2 special attack and it barely did any. A Thunderbolt like did 75% at +2 to this guy, so I know that he is specially defensive. So let's go into Monferno because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, Toxic. And I can just freely go for the Flare Blitz and probably take him out and do a lot to even the War Turtle probably if that's what he wants to go into. Or Zangoose, that's Oko. Yes, that is easily an Oko. Zangoose isn't too much of a threat to this team because I have the Haunter to completely like take it on extremely well and stuff. But yeah, let's go into Superior because if he wants to go for the Scald or something, I can take that. And he does want to go for the Scald. And he does get the burn, so that's not too good, but whatever. And I'm just going to go for the... That thing's still paralyzed. Let's go for the Leech Seed, because I highly doubt he would go into his Jump Pluff to take on my Superior. And yeah. Unfortunately, I missed the Leech Seed, so I'm just going to go for it again. Hidden Power Ice to take me out. Oh, freaking well. And now let's go into Samurott, see... Oh, wait, no. I was going to say see if he specs, but the balloon's obviously right there. Hidden Power Ice. Monferno. Let's go, Monferno. And if he has static and gets a static, that's awful, but we don't think like that in this house. And so what I'm going to do is if he stays in, I'm just going to U-turn into my Marowak. If he switches, I will have switch advantage, so that works out pretty well for me. He does stay in. Balloon popped. I'm going into my Marowak just to take whatever hit he wants to throw. Volt switch. That is very good. And now I'm going to go for the double edge on the off chance he wants to switch and I don't miss. And stuff like that. It just seems to work out very well for me. Focus Blast. How did he outspeed me? There are some things that outspeed me and I'm like, what? Because I do have speed investment and I don't think that that thing is naturally faster than me. But whatever, now I'm going to go into my Samurott to take the Scald. Hopefully he won't get a burn this time. Critical hit and not the burn. Okay, I'd rather the crit than the burn, so yeah. And now I know that I can take like one, maybe even two Scalds in the sub, but yeah. Let's go for the Surf. See if this guy outspeeds me, and I'm pretty sure this guy is going to be what? Like Roost, Heal Bell, Toxic, Ice Beam? Something like that. He has Toxic and Heal Bell so far, and I'm pretty sure that all Articunos carry Ice Beam, so I think that might be the set right there. So far I've seen everything, and the last move is probably going to be Roost. So I think I know his whole set. And look at how well he has taken these freaking Surfs. Oh my gosh. He might go for the Roost soon, but that's a pretty big problem. Is my Monferno toxic? Yes, it is. I am going to go into my Monferno anyways, just because I'm pretty sure I can take one Ice Beam or Toxic in this case, and now since he didn't Roost, I can go for that close combat. Take him out. If he wants to go into the War Turtle, so be it. And now he's probably going to go into Simisage, or Simisear, I guess, maybe. Or the War Turtle, that works. I'm just going to stay in and go for the close combat, probably do a hefty chunk, and with the crit that does do quite a hefty chunk, but he's going to take me out with this Scald. No big problem. I can just go into what wants to be gone into. I can go into my Samurott to get the sub up and hit both of these guys super effectively and him super effectively, so this works out very well for me. Take the Scald and the sub. I'll be able to outspeed and kill him with the Surf, because if he switches, then yeah, but I doubt he will, and that still takes him out, so I'm glad that did, or else that would have been really embarrassing. because then I would have just had to go for the sub again. And he is not paralyzed anymore, which I forgot about. And I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam to completely OHKO that extremely easily. And Simisear's in here. I'm going to go for the Surf. Grass Knot, wow, that took me out with the Life Orb. That is some power right there. Marowak is a pretty light Pokemon, so if he goes for the Grass Knot, or it looks like a light Pokemon, I doubt it'll kill, and I'm going to go for the Double Edge just so I don't miss. And yeah, the Grass Knot didn't kill, even with a Life Orb, and the Double Edge will take him out, so yeah, that'll be the game. And good game indeed. And I'm going to check my rank, rating, Glicko, whatever, /rank. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I am now 23-3. My Glicko is 96, so I am going to be on the ladder now. Well, not yet, because I'm only at 1765, as you can see now. In the bottom right corner, 1765 is my acre. Let's go for the ladder. And at the bottom, you can't see it, but the bottom is 1804, just like the last time I checked. And so I'm not sure if it'll be next video or the video after that, but sometime soon we'll be on there. So yes, thank you. How many battles did we just get in? 3? I think it was 3, and this is one of the shorter videos, one of the nicer videos that I have for live recording, in my opinion. Or not live recording, laddering with Nut. And yeah, I'm keeping my rating rather high, I guess. Nigga Cup tournament. That is pretty funny. Yeah, so I will be uploading a regular battle as my next video. Sorry if the guys watching this, I said it would be up in like an hour, and it's gonna be up a lot longer than that. Sorry about that, but yeah, comment any comment you have to comment, and other than that, you can read the description for random things that I say or stuff. And someone just said Monferno is quite versatile, which makes me very happy. Very happy indeed. Whenever I look at the chat, NU is a very popular topic. Why am I still talking? I said goodbye a lot. Whatever. Goodbye.